University, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
مرحبا واهلا وسهلا فيكم بحلقه جديده من بودكاست الارسال، حلقه خاصه، حلقه غير عاديه. انا متواجد حاليا بليتوانيا بمدينه فيلنوس العاصمه بمؤتمر مدربي التنس العالمي من الاي تي اف وورلد كوتش كونفرنس. خلال تواجدي هون التقيت مع كثير لاعبين سابقين ولاعبات ومع مدربين ومدربات. قسم قدرت أعمل مقابلات معهم ونتحدث شوي عن التدريب بشكل عام، قسم بس أخذنا صورة، قسم كانوا مستعجلين، فتجربة كانت أكثر من رائعة. بحلقة اليوم راح يكون في مقابلة خاصة مع أحد اللاعبين واللاعبات أو المدربين اللي التقيت فيهم هونيك. بتمنى الحلقة تعجبكم ويكون المحتوى على قدر التوقعات. تنسوش تتابعوني على كافة منصات التواصل الاجتماعي واستمتعوا بالحلقة. Hello, we're having today Malik Tenet, tennis coach from Great Britain. Nice to meet you here in a conference in Lithuania. I want to ask you about coaching in Great Britain. What is the situation after Andy Murray?
What is the situation after Andy Murray? Well, we are very proud of Andy Murray.
Yeah, of course.
He is Scottish, but we like to say he's British, even though I'm English.
I introduce you as a Great Britain. So.
Yeah. It's very good. So we're very proud of what him and Jamie, not just Andy, but also Jamie. And even though Andy is retired now, he still is playing a big role in promoting tennis. He inspired a lot of juniors, and also, of course, his mum is still very active as well.
She's in Riyadh right now, right?
Yeah, she's doing a lot of things all around the world with WTA and a lot of things with schools, tennis and clubs and things like this. So it's still the Andy Murray influence is still there and will be there for a long time as well. So. Look, I mean, we have a lot of resources, as you know, in the UK. We have a lot of money. We're very lucky. We have a lot of money from Wimbledon. And maybe in some ways, actually, we should be doing better because of all the resources we have.
That's my next question.
Yes.
You have only Jack Draper in the top 10, top 20. So.
Yeah. And he's also injured as well. But the future, I think, is quite bright. Tennis is growing in the UK. I don't have the statistics in my head, but things are growing. But we also know that we cannot relax for 1 minute because even just if we think about tennis, we have direct competition from paddle and from pickleball. Yeah. Also, as you know, we have big competition from other sports, and the Premier League is so high.
Yeah, it's not.
And to try to get the attention of kids away from football into tennis, for example, is difficult. Of course, there are other big sports in the UK. We have rugby, we have swimming, we have cricket. So it's very competitive. It's very competitive, and so we have to constantly find ways to promote, to animate the game, to encourage kids to come into the game, and so Andy Murray did a great job in terms of promoting tennis and making it an attractive sport. He was recognizable. Emma Raducanu is doing the same to an extent, but not in the same way yet. So inshallah it's going to come, but let's see.
Is it difficult to promote boys or girls?
I don't think it's so much about boys or girls. I would agree that maybe we need a different strategy for girls compared to boys in some ways. I mean, for example, it's often said, and it's easy to generalize, but a lot of people say that boys tend to be a little bit more competitive, girls tend to be a little bit more collaborative and cooperative. So maybe it needs some different promotional approaches. And we have, for example, in the UK, this initiative that Judy launched called She Rallies, which is all aimed at girls, young girls, and getting them into tennis. So it needs some different approaches. I wouldn't say it's more difficult. I think maybe it's just different.
It's also depend in where you live in Great Britain. It's around London or in the north. How it's going?
Well, yes. There are several things to think about. One is that when you go outside London and you go into different regions England and Scotland,
You feel it.
you have different sports. So in the north, for example, rugby is, especially rugby league, which is the version of rugby with 13 players. It's very popular. In the south, rugby is also popular. So there are different sports which are very popular in different parts of the country. A lot of it depends on where are the best clubs and where there are indoor courts as well, because as you know, the weather can be very mixed in the UK.
So you said the weather. Does it really affect all the...
I mean, it does. When I travel around the world, a lot of people are always telling me that they think it's always raining in England. It's not always raining.
Not always, but you don't have clay courts. You know?
But we don't have clay courts. We have some. We have some. We have even some indoor clay courts as well. But most of our courts are hard courts, or we have outdoor carpet courts, which, because you can use them all year round, you see. And it's impossible for a club to function when the courts are closed from October until May. It's impossible. So we have a lot of hard courts, a lot of artificial clay, a lot of artificial grass, or like AstroTurf carpet courts, which we can use all year round. Sometimes it's a bit windy, sometimes it's a bit wet. It's never that cold. Sometimes a little bit of snow or a little bit of ice, but usually you can play all of the year round. Maybe some interruptions, but it's not a major problem. But we do need more indoor courts for sure.
Yeah, of course.
We need more indoor courts in the UK.
I have a question about Cameron Nouri. He, during the Corona, he won Indian Wales, and he somehow came to the top 20 and he fall down. What's really happening with him?
Look, I'm not that close to him on a personal level in terms of knowing the detail. I think it's a little bit like a lot of, I mean, I mentioned Emmy Raducanu a minute ago. Consistency is a challenge. I mean, he had a great win against Alcaraz the other day, but it's finding this consistency at the top level to have like not just one great tournament, but to have a great season. And this is where, and of course you are every year defending points, and you know, so consistency seems to be a challenge. But look, I'm no expert with the detail of their individual circumstances. But if we look at Cam Norrie, we look at even Jack Draper as well, and we look at Emma Raducanu, the consistency seems to be a challenge for all of them. They have some great wins, and then the next week there is an injury, or the results are not so good. So,
does the pressure in the media that all the time waiting something from them?
Especially around Wimbledon, there is all the players will tell you that they feel there is this expectation, because Wimbledon, for a lot of the general public who are not tennis experts, for them, tennis it's only 2 weeks of the year. Of course, for us, it's 52 weeks, but for them, it's just 2 weeks. So there is more attention on them in these 2 weeks. But when they are traveling around the world and they're playing all the events in different continents and different cities, I'm not sure how much they are aware of the pressure. I would say probably not, except for those 2 weeks during Wimbledon.
Okay, last question. You came here to the conference. You, as a personal coach, what you look for for yourself to take something from the conference?
This is a little bit of a different conference for me, because I'm not presenting anything this year. It feels a little bit strange sometimes, but it means I can use the conference in a different way. First and foremost, I'm here to learn for myself, always to try to get better, and I've learned a lot of things, took some videos and made some notes, but I'm also here to meet people that I know, and also a lot of good friends, and to see them again. To meet new people like you as well. So, and sometimes I think it's important just to step away from your regular schedule, to just invest in yourself. You know, to take time away from the regular schedule, just to step back, think about things, learn some new things, come with an open mind. Doesn't mean they have to come to a world conference, but there are conferences all over the place,
Yes,
and there are
right.
so much to learn on the internet. And I think every coach should invest in themselves on a
Yes.
regular basis
All the
to
time, yeah.
to learn, to be better, to find new ways of doing things. I think it's really
because
important.
everything is changing
All
so
the time,
fast.
all the time. And I believe we have a responsibility to our players.
Yeah,
they are
yes, of
paying us to come to tennis.
Yeah, so-
I believe we have a responsibility to be at our best all the time.
Yes.
And
To
so
help
that's why I'm here.
Yeah, to help them to improve.
And it sends a strong message to the coaches that we employ as well, that we are learning, pushing all the time to improve.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome.
Yeah, it was
Thank
so
you.
great. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Really.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for support. Everything you've done tonight for me. I love you.